thanks unto the I am, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Let the redeemed of the I am say so, whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy, and gathered them out of the hands from the east and from the west and from the north and from the south. They wandered in the wilderness in a solitary way. They found no city to dwell in. Hungry and thirsty, their soul fainted in them. Then they cried unto the I am in their trouble, and he delivered them out of their distresses. He led them forth by the right way, that they might go to a city of habitation. Oh, that men would praise the I am for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. For he satisfies the longing soul and filleth the hungry soul with goodness. Such as sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, being bound in affliction and iron, because they rebelled against the word of the I am, and contemned the counsel of the Most High. Wherefore he brought down their hearts with labor, and they fell down, and there was none to help. Then they cried unto the I am in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distresses. He brought them out of the darkness and the shadow of death, and brake their bands in sunder. Oh, that men would praise the I am for his goodness, for his wonderful works to the children of men. For he hath broken the gates of brass, and cut the bars of iron in sunder. Fools, because of their transgressions and because of their iniquities, are afflicted. Their soul abhorreth all manner of meat, and they draw near unto the gates of death. Then they cry unto the I am in their trouble, and he saves them out of their distresses. He sent his word and healed them, and delivered them from their destructions. Oh, that men would praise the I am for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. And let them sacrifice the sacrifice of thanksgiving, and declare his work with rejoicing. Yes, these see the works of the I am, and his wonders in the deep. For he commanded and raised the stormy winds, and lifted up the waves thereof. They reel to and fro and stagger like a drunken man that are at their wits' end. Then they cry unto the I am in their troubles, and he bringeth them out of their distresses. He maketh their storm calm, so that the waves thereof are still. Then they are glad because they be quiet, and he bringeth them unto their desired haven. Oh, that men would praise the I am for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. Let them exalt him also in the congregation of the people. Praise him in the assembly of the elders. He turneth rivers into a wilderness, and the water springs into dry ground. A fruitful land into barrenness for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. He turneth the wilderness into a standing water, and dry ground into water springs. And there he maketh the hungry to dwell, and they prepare a city of habitation. They sow fields and plant vineyards which may yield fruits of increase. He blesseth them also, that they are multiplied greatly, and suffered not their cattle to decrease. Again, they are menaced and brought low in oppression, afflicted in sorrow, and he poureth contempt upon the princes, and causes them to wonder. Yet he sitteth the poor on high from affliction, and make him families like a flock. The righteous shall see it and shall rejoice. All iniquity shall stop her mouth. Whoso is wise and will observe these things, even they shall understand the loving kindness of the I am. Psalms chapter 107. Deliver me from the hands of evil spirits who have swayed the thoughts of men's hearts, and let them not lead me astray from thee, my God. Establish thou me and my seed, that we go not astray henceforth and forever. Jubilees chapter 12 and verse 20. Yes, we all praise him. Yes, oh, that men would praise the I am. Praise him in the north, south, east, and west. For he truly is good. Yes. Even whatever you call him in your language, we thank the Most High for you. Yes, we do. We give him the glory for all things, for his mercy endureth forever. You know you can make a song out of this. Yes, we can. You can make a rap out of it too. It depends. I mean, the lyrics is already here. All you have to do is put it to music or put it to a beat and it's good. Yes. Okay, we're in the book of First Chronicles. First Chronicles, yes. First Chronicles, we had just got through with Chronicles chapter 5. First Chronicles chapter 5. And now we're going to First Chronicles chapter 6. Yes, we really are amazed at, and also shout out to Chickambusa, Zimbabwean, who invented the motor that doesn't need any recharging, no electricity, no gas, no nothing, and on his maiden voyage to prove to the world that his invention works. Shout out to him. All praises to the Most High. Yes, all praises. And we give God this. Some things they just try to keep under. This guy invented a car. I mean, God give him the insight and foresight to invent this car. And when God gives you something, you cannot stop until it's finished. Seriously. Whether it's inventions, whether it is, you might be a teacher and come up with a new way of educating children. You might be a doctor and come up with, God is not going to allow you to leave this earth nor stop until it gets done, because he wants it to be done to the children of men. See, we don't understand God. We look for God to come like the lightning out the sky. We look for God to come like the bubbling of the ground, but yet God works through the circumstances that culminate into a certain thing. If you read throughout the scriptures, and from all the way from Enoch, the book of Enoch, to the book of, should I say, Malachi, or past the Apocrypha. I don't deal with the Old New Testament. But the fact is, if you look at these books, you're going to find out how God had took the impossible and made it possible. But to men, it would seem as though it wasn't God. It was by their own works, by their own mind. But one thing about Chickambusa, his mind, he began to give God praise. He said, God. I know who he was talking about, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or Kobe. Yes. And we give all praises to God for him also. And these things will culminate and they will grow big. God set out for something to grow, it's going to grow. It's going to put the globalists into the dust. Yes, eventually, once it takes off, once God calls something to grow. See, one thing about globalists, they want to put things, they want to kill it before it grows, so they can continue on with their hideous and greedy ways. But God says no. Look, and the biggest thing is, look at Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Yes. God says, no, you're not going to kill this before it grows. It's going to grow. That's right. Look at China. They didn't kill it. China grew. Even Russia, they killed it and thought it was dead, and it grew. Now they want to kill it again, but yet they're killing themselves. Maybe that prophecy is true, and they shall hate the whore. And God said he will send a fire upon them, and they will cry out in ships, and because they had loved her for her delicacies. Yes, we're going to see what that culminates to. Now this we will call the Chronicles of Levi. In verse 1. First Chronicles chapter 6 and verse 1. The sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, and the sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, and Hebron, and Uzziel. And the children of Amram was Aaron, Moses, and Miriam. See, Miriam is significant in this because she is mentioned because she was the one that causes her brother to be saved from the edict of the king of Egypt, even the Pharaoh. The sons also of Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Eleazar begot Phinehas, Phinehas begot Abusha, and Abusha begot Buki, and Buki begot Uzi, and Uzi begot Zariah, and Zariah begot Meraioth. And Meraioth begot Amariah, and Amariah got Itub, and Itub begot Zodok, and Zodok begot Himaz. And you'll read that in 1 Kings, you'll read it throughout the 5 books that are historical books of Moses, that Moses had somebody write. Yes, there was a scribe there that wrote everything they see, and Moses had described everything to him. Yes. Now, so in verse 8, and Itub begot Zadok, and Zadok begot Ahimaaz, and Ahimaaz begot Azariah, and Azariah begot Johanan, and Johanan begot Azariah. And he is it that executed the priest's office in the temple that Solomon built in Jerusalem. So we see, you will read that in 1 Kings, where Azariah was the first priest in the temple that Solomon, that was commanded to build. God blessed Solomon to build that temple. Even people were giving unto it. You wonder, you say, why would God build a temple like that? Because he know we are people that love to see. We love to touch. We are, should I say, a type of idolaters in nature. We want something tangible. And many will go even to the things where they're swayed by the spirits to say and mock God and say, where is God? You look on some of the social medias as they get this laughing, mime, and they mock God. Many of them are confused about who God is. They don't know, but there was one young lady, seemed like she had deformation of the eyes, and she came out and said something very profound on one of the social media things. She said, God is an energy. Yes, that is true. God is the wind. God's spirit means wind, ruach, wind. Yes, blows. God is an energy. Wind is an energy. Wind blows. You don't know where it's coming or where it's going. See, the New Testament explained that kind of funny and wrong. It don't even jive, really. Where it listeneth. We need plain English. Plain English. Best if you're gonna study the King James Version, study the New King James Version, because it's gonna help you to understand, not in this confusing old English language. It's only for those who have really are used to it and can really sublimate it and make it, convert it as they're reading it into today's English. Now, verse 10, and Johanan begot Azariah, as he is he that executed the priest's office. Now, Azariah was the first priest in Solomon's temple built in Jerusalem. You can write that down in your notes, that Azariah was the priest. He was the first priest. Okay, and Azariah begot Amariah, and Amariah begot Ahitub. Or should I say, Hitub. And Atub, you can say that, begot Zodok, and Zodok begot Shalom. And Shalom begot Hilkiah, and Hilkiah begot Azariah, and Azariah begot Seraiah, and Seraiah begot Jehozadak. Yes, Jehozadak. And Jehozadak went into captivity when the carried away Judah and Jerusalem by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. This is because, I think it was Josiah. Hezekiah showed him all the things, and in the days of Josiah, his son, I think Zedekiah, or Josiah, whichever one it was, had, he carried him away. You can read that also in the Chronicles and 1 Kings, yes, or 2 Kings, should I say. And they carried him away, and that was it. All of Israel carried away, none to return, not for a permanent home, because sin and idolatry were their biggest flaws. Idolatry, especially idolatry. Many of them would stay away from adulteries and stuff like that, but that's sins of the flesh, and God doesn't smile on it. But to disrespect the Creator, to disrespect the energy, to disrespect Him who given you all things and have showed you signs and wonders. Even those of you in this day, God has shown you things. Those who He never shown, He don't want nothing to do with you right now. No, you are not going to know nothing. He's not going to show you nothing. He's not going to do miracles or wonders before you because he knows your heart. You will say, oh, okay, right, that could have been a bomb or whatever. But for those who know and understand him will say, that's God. The Sahil and the AES, I would say, that's God. Yes. And when all other entities begin to be delivered, that's God. When in the past, in Americas, when those of the people of the book began to prosper and build towns and cities after slavery because of the sins of the ancestors, that's God. But what did they do that those towns might be destroyed? They sinned. You see, Christianity is idolatry. When you worship this Yahushua, this Yahusha, this Jesus, this Isus, it's idolatry. It's against the first commandment. Think, 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 think. Satan had really twisted your mind, or that spirit, the Satan's, that spirit that was sent to draw you away from the Most High. And when your mind is open, God is drawing you to him. And you will see not only a difference in the way you feel and the way you probably would even look younger. I mean, this God, disrespect, not going to tolerate, observing his Sabbath days, going by his dietary laws, doing those things that are right by your neighbor, not coveting anything of your neighbor. That is the catalyst of all thefts, adulteries, lying, and bearing false witness, and murders, and malice, and all. That is the catalyst of it all, as we said in our last on the Sabbath. Now let's continue. He says, and Azariah begot Amariah, and Amariah begot Ahitub. Okay, we're going to verse 15. And Jehozadak went into captivity when the I Am carried away Judah and Jerusalem by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. The sons of Levi, these are the Chronicles of Levi, Kohath Merari. These are the names of the sons of Gershom, Libni, and Shimi. Yes, and the sons of Kohath were Amram and Ishah and Hebron and Uzziel. And the sons of Merari was Mali and Mushi. And these are the families of the Levites according to their fathers. Yes. You have to realize the fathers was the ones that were carrying the genealogy of, not the mothers. One thing about a mother, she can have children by one man and then she belongs to another man after either after he dies or after he is, it's by virtue of the womb. This is why God don't do that. But the man, his genealogy, his seed never changes. Regardless, I don't care, she could be black, white, Asian, whatever, but his seed will never change. That is his child. And whatever seed that child puts forth, that is still of that man. The same with Noah and everything after Noah is the seed of Noah. So all the people of the earth, I don't know about certain things, but I know all the people of the earth that came from Noah are still here today. Noah's seed, warring and fighting among each other when they're brothers. And let us continue. In verse 21, Noah, Joah, his son, Edu, the son of Zerah, his son, Tirai, his son, and the sons of Kohath, and Aminadab, and his son, and Korah, his son, and Asher, his son, and Elkanah, his son, and Ebasath, his son, and Asher, his son, and Tahath, his son, and Uriel, his son, and Uzziah, his son, and Shaul, his son, and the sons of Elkanah, and Amasai, and Ahimoth, and Elkanah, and the sons of Elkanah, Zophai, and his sons, Nahath. Verse 27, Eliab, his son, Jerome, his son, Elkanah, his son, and the sons of Samuel. The firstborn of Vashni and Abiah. who is Vashti. The sons of Merari, Mali, and Libni, the son of Shimi, the son of his son, Uzziah, his son. Now Shimea, his son, and whose son? Uzzah. And Haggai, his son. Haggai was the son of Shemaiah in verse 30. And Uzziah was the son of Haggai. This is what they're saying. And these are they whom David set over the service of songs in the house of the I Am after the ark had rest. This is where you got your psalms from. You can put it to music. You can sing it. Whether you sing it in, should I say, Igbo language, or whether you sing it in those languages throughout Africa and United States and South America. Yes, or even in China or Japan. These are songs. I dare you to make one, put some of them to music as is. I dare you to try. You don't have to do it after the way of the colonizer. You do it after your way. These are songs. Songs are not just, songs can be, it's just, look up the word song. I can't explain it right now, but look up the word song. It's not what you think. Now you have songs designed in R&B, which rhyme, and you have them in songs that come in operatic music and those of jazz and blues. Yes, you have these songs. They're songs. Now, 32. And they ministered before the dwelling place of the tabernacle of the congregation, singing until Solomon had built the house of the I Am in Jerusalem, when they waited for their office according to their order. Why did God apply music and words of beauty to his worship, to his praise? When I say praise, they talk about the accomplishments and the ways of God and how he dealt with the children of men, singing of historical events and things. And some are even prophetic in nature. Yes, they ministered before the dwelling place of the tabernacle of the congregation with singing. There's nothing wrong with singing, with the organ, with the harp, with the bass, with the lead, with the trumpets. You don't have to go around sounding like some old, what you call it, 30s music. Oh, and hey, hey, and go, yeah, whatever. That's dead music. But either way, we want some music. I don't care if you put it to some rap, or you put it to where, where the song go bump, bump, bump. Yes. Either way, music, sing, rap, dance before the Most High. I ain't saying sexually dance or go around with your body all showing and everything all poking out. No. Dance. Or your hand is waving in the air in praise and your feet just stomping the ground and whatever. They dance and praise to these demons and devils in certain tribes, and they call it traditional, but yet, and some of them are dancing to the Most High. I cannot take that away. But the fact is, dance. You know the heathen and certain people are going to call it, that's devil stuff. Ain't no devil stuff. You ain't even got to say, you can dance to love songs. You can dance to anything. Dance. Yes. God gives you dance. God gives you song. God gives you music. Do these things. Now we're in verse 33. He said that these ministered before the dwelling place of the tabernacle, in verse 32, of the congregation with singing until Solomon had built the house of the I Am, and then they waited on their office according to their order. In other words, they were singing until they were, either the doorkeeper or either the candle snuffer or to keep the lights going. They waited until the order in which they were put to service before the I Am in the temple. This was not service to people. This was service to God. It was an image. It was a reflection of what is happening in the realm of the Most High. Because heaven does mean sky. No, he's not a sky daddy, you mocker, you blasphemer. He's not a sky daddy. He's in another realm. You can't see God. God is energy. God is spirit. God is like the wind. We cannot explain God, but we can know God through what? Historical account. We call it a Bible. We call it the books, the Ethiopian Bible. We call it the book of Enoch. We call it the book of Jasher, the book of Jubilees, the book of Genesis, Exodus, and so on and so forth. Yes, that's what we call it. The historical accounts of the Most High. This is how we learn how to get back to where our ancestors were at the beginning, during the time they came out of Egypt. Now, 36, we're going to skip down to 36. The son of Elkanah was the son of Joel, which was the son of Azariah, which was the son of Zephaniah, which was the son of Tahath, the son of Asa, the son of Ebiasaph, which was the son of Korah. And the sons of Izhar and the sons of Kohath, the son of Levi, the son of Israel. That means Jacob. He's going back in time. And his brother Asaph, who stood on his right hand, and even Asaph, the son of Berechiah, and the son of Shemaiah, and the son of Michael, and the son of Baashiah, and the son of Malchiah, and the son of Ithni, and the son of Zeriah, and the son of Adiah, which was the son of Ethan, which was the son of Ethan, the son of Zemiah. He's the son of Ethan, and the son of Shimi, and he was the son of Zimmah, the son of Jahath, and the son of Gershon, the son of Levi. Yes, because you did hear about Gershon, the son of Levi. And their brethren, the sons of Merari, stood on the left hand of Ethan, and the son of Cushi, and the son of Ebdi, and the son of Maluk, and the sons of Habiah, and the sons of Amaziah, and the sons of Hilkiah, and the sons of Imzi, and Bani, and the sons of Shamar, the son of Mali, and the sons of Mushi, and the sons of Merari, and the sons of Levi. Their brethren also, the Levites, were appointed unto all manner of service of the tabernacle of the house of the Most High. But Aaron and his sons offered up the altar of the burnt offering and on the altar of incense, and were appointed for all the work of the place most holy, and to make an atonement for Israel according to all that Moses, servant of God, had commanded. Now, if you wanted to go all the way back to try to find your connection in some of these, you would have to go to the last of the genealogy in the Bible. The last of the genealogy. I mean, the New Testament just talks what the Old Testament is saying. It is regurgitating, that's all. And then they add, then take away things from that. But this is where you want to go. And then from there, you have to find out where, up to the temple time, where did these people go? What was their names? And this is where the colonizer had destroyed. But it's not just the colonizer. God said it in Deuteronomy chapter 28:68. He was going to stricken your name out of heaven, and he was going to cause you to forget him. Going to turn your way backwards, Jacob. Yes, he said he was going to do that. So this is why the confusion is going on. We say, well, the praise is unto God because his word have come to pass. Because his word have come, our actions have caused his words to come to pass. If we would have repented, if our ancestors would have repented in that day and time, then we would have been, things would not have been the way it is today. No, the colonizer would not have colonized, nothing would have happened. Israel, Jacob is like Jonah in the belly of the earth. And the only way he can be delivered is he was thrown into the sea of people and swallowed up of the nations. And then eventually they're going to begin to spit him out, identify him. They did it in the slave trade, but now they're going to do it again. In order that they think they're going to be saved. Now, and with that, if we keep the commandments according to all Moses the servant of the Most High God had commanded. I ain't talking about no Jesus. He had to do the same thing. If this guy, whoever was back at that time, there were many guys that could have been Jesus at that time or whatever. That's why I don't condone the New Testament. Now, he says that as God the servant had commanded, and if we do those things that are right before the Most High, we will have peace.
Walk with me.